Please tell me.
Yunan is dying.
She doesn't know, so you can't say anything. The family thinks it's better not to tell her.
Why is that better?
It's one of the best reviewed movies of the year. The Farewell is the story of a Chinese-American girl who finds out her beloved grandmother is dying. Her family goes about saying goodbye in an unusual way. And popular rapper turned actress Awkwafina stars as the granddaughter who's conflicted about the plot they've hatched. And joining us to talk about it is the film's director. So good to have you in, Miss LuLu Wang. So great to meet you. Thank you for coming in. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, and so The Farewell, I mean, already getting some rave reviews, a film to watch, I'm hearing, and 100% on Rotten Tomatoes already. How does that feel?
It's great, yeah. It's a really personal film, you know, and so I really set out to make something very specific to my family, not knowing if it was going to resonate with other people, and I'm just thrilled that they see their own families in it.
Now, when you say personal, I mean, based on your own family story, of course, I mean, what was it like making something that, I mean, just really playing it close to the heart, so to speak, on this one?
Yeah, it was hard because I had to find the balance between my responsibility to the art, to the film, and my responsibility to my family. You know, sometimes I wanted to explore certain truths, but maybe my family didn't want me to put that on screen, and so I had to figure out what was more important.
And respectful, I definitely could appreciate that. So let's talk about the film itself and the crux of it, the family's decision. They choose not to tell the grandma that she's dying.
Isn't it wrong to lie?
It's a good lie. Most families in China would choose not to tell her.
你们说的啥呀?
Well, my grandmother was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and my family decided not to tell her because, you know, I think in Eastern culture, there's a philosophy that the mind and body are connected, and so when somebody knows the news of their terminal illness, sometimes the news itself, the fear, will kill them faster than the illness itself.
Wow.
And so that's kind of where it stems from. So they thought, you know, she's in her 80s, it's better not to tell her and let her live out the rest of her life joyously. And instead, they decided to have my cousin marry his girlfriend so we could host an elaborate wedding as a ruse for us all to go back to China to say goodbye to her.
I mean, the weight on her shoulders of this is maybe the last time she ever sees her grandmother.
Yes, exactly. And that was why I wanted to make this film. It was that tension of both wanting to give her grandmother joy, but at the same time, as an American, wanting to tell her the truth so she could have a proper goodbye.
Really 呀？咋啦？咋不说话呢？
And talking about Awkwafina here, I mean, it's her first leading role, and you know, usually think of her, you know, great rap career, you know, comedy for sure in her acting, but this time, I mean, a little bit more dramatic. I mean,
a lot more dramatic.
You know, even the trailer of it, I was just looking, I'm like, wait, is that her?
She has a very close relationship with her own grandma, Grandma Fina, and you know, I think she just wanted to do it for her grandma. She's like, you know, she really resonated with the story. She's also studied abroad in China, like I have, and understands the feeling of being a foreigner in a place that it's supposed to be your home country or your family's home country, you know, and so she sent in a self-taped audition, and when I saw the audition tape, I knew that she was perfect for the role.
I think when we talk about American film, we don't see a lot of Asian American families portrayed in this way.
Well, you know, I think it's a really important time right now to show what Americans actually look like, and the problems, or the sort of, I wouldn't say problems, but maybe the different ways that they have to negotiate their own identity. They have to negotiate between multiple cultures. But this is very much a young American woman. Only an American woman would have this kind of dilemma, because she goes back to China and they're like, why do you look at everything differently than us, you know? Like, this is how we've always done things. Why are you questioning it?
And so with that, The Farewell is in theaters today. Thank you so much, LuLu, for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, and congratulations on all your success as of now.
That's my real great aunt. She plays herself,
goodness.
And that's her real dog, Ellen.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
So go see Ellen in the movie.
Yes, go see her.
家庭